Stay focused on the fact today.
Atlantic Television Network Society Watch. This is a program where we ventilate societal issues, give them aggregate attention with a view to provide solutions that will benefit humanity. On today's Society Watch, we'll be discussing numbers of issues, starting from Lagos State. Police detained 2 for fatal assault, alleged theft incident.
And from Kebbi State, farmers traders express anger over extortion by security.
From Ekiti State, police apprehends 3 with charms others.
Public and sexual assault, police arrested for alleged defilement.
On socials, Fortune Nigerian women receive loans for 4:50 a.m. cooking. These are the issues we'll be looking at today, and joining us in the studio after the short break is a customer coach, service coach, and a relationship stroke marriage coach. She's also a social commentator. I will introduce her to you after this short break. Do stay with us.
Only on ATN.
For a wedding and he came back with a car. How is that even possible?
Haven't you heard the saying that with God, all things are possible?
Spare me all that and tell me what's going on.
You're not even happy. She brought up a car to be taken into the market. You selling marijuana, a tramadol, destroying people's lives? Mom, I'm not destroying anybody's life. If I do not sell to these people, they will still buy from someone else.
There is a smoke on the mountain. If you not take time now, it will turn to fire.
My own now, money for hand, back for ground.
What kind of money do you want to make?
Answer me now.
Sharp money. You go good then? Yes. No, not in this house.
What did they happen for here? Why she the waka like say she know where?
You have been avoiding me since that swimming pool stuff.
That alcohol stuff, point of correction.
It's New Year. The beginning of every new year signals a hope, faith, and desires to be made.
Thank you, my pleasure.
I love your smile. You look so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, let's go straight to our stories for today. From Lagos State. The Lagos State Police Command apprehended 2 individuals for reportedly fatally assaulting a man based on suspicions of stealing car doors. SP Benjamin Handoin, the State Police Public Relations Officer, revealed the Ikwamere Police Division on Thursday, informing them that her husband was being assaulted by a group of people while she was at home. In a report, she said they were beating her husband because he allegedly stole 2 doors of a car. She reported that on getting to the scene, she saw her husband in a pool of his blood and assassinates took him away in a tricycle. Actually, they
We're leaving out the space of forgiveness because sometimes, like the story said, allegedly, sometimes people are wrongfully accused and immediately people take it upon themselves to participate in jungle justice. You can be going through a market and someone says, thief, and probably you didn't actually steal anything, but it looks
wrong,
like...
wrong identity.
Yes, and then this person is killed, and what do we have to say to the family of the deceased?
And for this situation, we see it's 2 car doors. What kind of car? Is the car not even damaged? Is it a tricycle or is it a real car? What is the value of this door? Like we said, it's not, they don't have any rights. They shouldn't have done that. But like we're just saying that people feel that if they take it to the courts, the law will actually not vindicate them. So they just want to do it. The wrong is very, very wrong. Like we have to consider what's the value of the door, like I said. It might be worth nothing. The man will be able to even repay. They say he stole the door. That was the story.
They are not even certain.
They said he was allegedly have taken the laws into their hands. He didn't need to lose his life for ordinary door, car door. It was unnecessary.
But what do you think could be fueling this kind of mindset, given that if it was vice versa, let's say the person that is taking out the jungle justice in that situation, the first thing that would be going through their mind is, please forgive me, I'm sorry. But in another person's case, you want to be the first to cast the first stone, like you're sinless or blameless. The people that are actually...
No, see, let me continue. You know, sometimes like your question is posing an answer. It's possible that you have been caught in several acts like this, and at this time they're clean. So they say, okay, they want to use this as an example. Their action might not have actually been to kill him, maybe just to injure him, or to punish him. Unfortunately, he ended up losing his life. So it's possible that it could be that in that area, this is Lagos State, it's possible in that area there have been stories of robbery. And they said, okay, the next time we catch anybody, we're going to beat him up or deal with him. So it's possible it's something that happened in that area.
But like they said, now who them catch?
Stolen something. Yeah, it's possible.
Because you weren't caught doesn't mean that
you're clean.
You're a saint.
Oh, okay, now it's yes, we know that there is a place for security personnel to actually do their work. But do you think it will be of necessity? It is just too early for this.
No.
It is already too early for us to start having this kind of story.
At the beginning of the year.
Oh my God.
No, like we said if the government has, remember what the governor said, the law, and like we said, if somebody had actually been punished for trying to take laws into their hands, nobody would do it. In fact, the guy is still don't go further.
But do you think that the law would actually stand, given that it looks like our police force
was enforced?
It's like giving a law that you...
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you. But do you think there is need for a forum to be created where Nigerians will get to know the laws in their country again? Because it seems when most of them travel outside there, they take time to sit down and study the laws of the countries. But when they come here in their own country, they don't even know what the law says again. I remember sometimes last week I was in a vehicle, and then some...
If I talk about, I'm sure this happened in a mechanic shop or even in a motor park. So most of these people are not learned, so they do not read. So you cannot actually say they have read the laws of the land, because even the lawmakers even follow the laws. The lawmakers even follow the laws. So what are we talking about? So we're saying that generally, if we have this mechanic shop, if we have guidelines, they could be written. I know they have something like information board, or they have people, executives who control the place. They could have this law stated. I've been attacked before, and then the only thing the police was asking was how much worth were taken from you. But the guys have gone. Do they need that information at that time? Because when the incident happened, some people were wounded. So we're talking about carrying people out to the hospital. So people are just thinking of how much they will get out of it. So even the populace are not ready to call the police, so they take the laws into their hands. But we're saying that we can be the change agents. If the law enforcement agents are ready to say, see, it's change, like we say, is the only constant. Whether she has been given a visa to candidates, there's so many things about them. They will keep doing anything they like. But if they know that somebody had been punished, they will say, oh boy, you hold yourself. Hold yourself, yeah.
Alright, let's go into the next story from Kebbi State. Farmers and traders passing through Bagudo in Bagudo local government area of Kebbi State expressed their frustration on Monday over ongoing extortion by security checkpoints along the road connecting Nigeria with Benin Republic. A grain supplier loading a truck with 600 bags of maize or millet from Samiya markets disclosed the need to pay extortion fees amounting to at least 600,000 naira to proceed to Agungu and Birnin Kebbi. We pay over 1,000 naira per 100 kg bag of grains loaded in trucks and 500 naira for a bag on a motorcycle. Tukur Mohammed, Secretary of Amana Farmers and Grain Suppliers Association of Nigeria in the area, said, even if you are not carrying anything on your motorcycle, but you going to the market, you have to pay an extortion fee of 300 naira. We are citizens of this country, as farmers and marketers, we are also taking the blame of not doing enough to reduce prices of the essential commodities. Unknown to many people, it is not in our making, it is this extortion that has been contributing a lot to the hiking prices of commodities, Mohammed stressed. He urged the state government to enforce its collection of internally generated revenue and prevent all illegal revenue collections and extortions. This will settle against illegal collection of revenue and enable the state government to generate what ought to go to its coffers, the association scribe said. In his remarks, chairman of the association, Rabiu Maina also lamented the extortion. From Bagudu to Samia, they have mounted 44 checkpoints on the road. Each trade farmer must pay a certain amount of Setiman Majay, Saranfo, and Mwara Samia checkpoints on the road to the border with the Benin Republic in Bagudo local government area. Staunch residents of the area, he also said. On his part, Abubakar Usman Samia, a law called on Kebbi government to pay attention to this Samia market. This market is an international market that serves people from Nigeria and Benin Republic. The market is congested and it has no space to accommodate the people trooping in for buying and selling. I don't know. There was an incident on Thursday on Bagudu Samia Road where there was a blockade and members of the public were complaining about security agencies. On hearing about the situation, the Commissioner of Police in the state, Mr. Chris Amo Nwane, instructed the commander in the area to intervene, and the latter acted swiftly to calm the situation. We are still waiting the feedback from our commander in the area, Abubakar said.
Wow. What a story.
Let me first take a deep breath. I mean, we just finished talking about the police, and we're back to reading this. We always say the government is the problem. Why is there such a hike in commodities, inflation here and there? But look at what our fellow Nigerians are causing us. The law itself. I'm
still trying to understand. Is it our own security agencies that are mounting this block and collecting this money?
Yes.
Or are they supposed to? I am trying to understand.
Now, according to what it say here, our own security.
Because why would I go to make money, this little entrepreneurship that I've decided to do, and I have to pay 600,000 naira?
No, you first pay 600 naira per. No, you pay 1,000. Wait, what they call it? Scales.
1,000 naira
they have
for
scales,
every
they have scales on the road.
kg.
No, they have scales on the road where they measure.
Maybe.
Probably.
That's really crazy.
That desperate. What measures do you think can be taken to curb this? Because we are already battling job opportunities in Nigeria. Entrepreneurship,
it's all we're
business
it's all we're encouraging.
Is what we're encouraging. It shouldn't be made any more difficult for the individuals partaking in it. What measures do you think the government can do to curb this kind of saddening stories?
This story is actually saddening and shocking. Because the measure that we're supposed to put in place, the people we're supposed to use at the this extortion. So it's a big question of what do we do? Do we wipe them all away and bring in new people. Because the agency that is supposed to enforce the law are the ones actually carrying out this act.
Now, Mrs. Amaigbe, I hope I got that right. As last year, we had a story where the chairman of Police Service Command said that there's a special police unit, they call them paying on Nigerians, that they are the ones extorting money, that they are doing their work unprofessionally. And they are saying he was of opinion that they should give them a separate uniform to be able to identify who is doing what. Because according to them, this is a bad image they're giving to Nigerian police. But again, we also know that this customary they're talking about, they operate within communities. Okay. You can hardly see them on the highway. And then all the extortion that has made way into news, we see is on the highway, talking about 50 million, 500 million, and all of that. If you can hear the story, it's equally on the highway, not in the community. And these people are found within communities. Like
this is a market. So either they are going to the market or they are coming back from the market.
But the road leading to the market.
But in a case, again, customers, you can hardly see them with guns. They are always with
machetes, pistols,
and all of those.
Okay.
Looking at the people that the chairman actually described. So do you think that this still has to do with them? Because anytime these people are complaining, they always say, please. And of all the time they have complained of police, how come all this allegation is wrong? None of them is correct. I mean, how can a lot of person point hand at one person and you can't?
Because they say whether you're carrying goods or not, you still pay that money. Do you understand? So if we cannot trust them, it means that we are not all safe in this country. But what can we do? Because that is why we are here. There needs to be an overhauling. See, they can, when something is not working, we can't keep complaining and blaming people for doing the wrong thing. Somebody can stand up and say, you are in this unit, move to this unit. And it has to be with red eye, like we say. You have to be firm in taking that decision. Just like when we're controlling our children. Since the police want to behave like children, somebody needs to stand up and treat them like children. First of all, you change their units. Because if he claims that the people on the road are not the people, they're supposed to be in a different unit. So they don't even know who to hold. That's the problem right now. Do you understand? But what we know that they are